I've been doing a lot of research, and okay, I'm gonna take that back because I was doing a lot of research. That was a lie. I was mostly watching videos on YouTube and you know watching TV shows and documentaries and stuff like that. But either way, it's got me thinking that how cool is school? How much of a necessity is college? Is it held higher than it actually should be? Because before you go to college because you want to learn your field and you want to get a good career and you want a degree from Notre Dame and from Stanford and from Harvard and Yale and all those schools. But there's a lot of information out there that anybody can reach, that anybody can find online. Everything's online, and what's the difference between somebody showing you in person in a classroom and a video on YouTube? I take it that you're thinking, well, if you have somebody in person, that would definitely help, and you can ask questions to them, and it's more self-focused, and I agree with that. It's understandable. But when you go to these lecture halls and everything in these universities with hundreds of kids, how much attention are you getting? You got TAs and everything, but is it worth the hundreds and thousands of hours you put into your college life and the hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars? Is it worth all that? What if you invested all that money in yourself and all that time in yourself and you just try to learn it on your own and learn the field? In some fields, you definitely need to go to college. I don't want a surgeon that's claiming that he self learned how to do surgery. I don't want him performing on me because I do not trust that guy. I would like to live, and I would like somebody that went to college and med school. But, most of the fields that, I'm thinking of, not just for me, but there's a lot of careers out there that I think you can learn on your own in college. And I'm really wondering, is it ever going to get to the time where companies and businesses that they don't hold the degree to a high value that they used to anymore? Is it ever going to get to the time where people just want the job done right? No matter, doesn't matter where they went to school or what they did, they know how to do it, and they're the best at what they do because that's what people are focused on. That's what their main priority is, to get the job done and get it done right, get it done cheap and efficiently and effectively. But I just think that there's a lot of fields out there that you can learn on your own and with online and maybe some help from others in that field, but without having to spend the thousands and thousands of dollars on college. That maybe you can do a lot of this stuff in yourself. It doesn't work for every scenario, and I'm still trying to think about it more and run it through my head, but I just felt like I wanted to get my voice out there, my opinion, and see what other people think. Do you guys agree with me, or some people are, no, what are you talking about, dude? You're crazy. Why are you even saying this? But I go to college. I plan to keep going to college. It's never crossed my mind to drop out, but I guess I started wondering, is it all worth it? Because right now, student loans debt is higher than credit card debt in the United States. People owe more for their going to school than they do on their credit cards. And doctors go to school and they go to med school and they have all those loans that even once they reach their final goal and they became what they wanted to become, they still got debt to pay off. And they're still struggling and treading for water and trying to reach the surface just to break even and start saving their money instead of throwing it all away in debt. And that's not true for every scenario. That's just one example, and that's not even true for all doctors or anything or lawyers or whatnot. But I've just been wondering that, is it ever going to be a time where the degree doesn't mean as much, that people just kind of base their opinions and their knowledge off other people's knowledge, and they start trusting people without degrees to do their job right? Because it all boils down to, do you know it or not? Can you get the job done or not? I mean, that's what I worry about, and I'm pretty sure that's what everybody else is worrying about, and that's all they care about. But it's just got me thinking. If you put all that stuff into yourself and your own time and effort, all those resources, I think you could do it, and I think a lot of people could on their own, and just with some minor help from the internet and other people. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's a little far off, a little out there, but I mean, that's what I've been going over, and let me know if you think otherwise or your ideas, because I'd love to hear it. But I guess we'll just find out in the future.